Welcome once again to Real People Talk. The last time I spoke about what is God. Today I would like to speak how I came about my understanding of what is God. When I was 16, I remember driving down the road on Main Street in my hometown, and the thought came to me, I am not my physical body. That was the oddest thing because I'd never had that feeling before. In fact, I was raised Christian in a Baptist church with a lot of hell and damnation and a lot of you cannot trust in yourself because you will be led astray. So I was kind of nervous when that first thought came to me, but it made a lot of sense because I felt like truly I was more than my physical body. I existed other than my physical body. So that began my search. I started asking and praying, please let me know. I just want to find God. I want to understand what is the purpose of life. So I can't remember when or how, but somehow I ran across the Edgar Cayce information. And there was a book he had called A Search for God. When I read that book, it was so right for me at the time that I started a study group. So we would have people over to our home, and we would stay until 2 or 3 in the morning studying the book and studying what is God. And people started looking into, which Edgar Cayce does, a lot into astrology and numerology, and you'd pay other people to do psychic readings and that stuff. And something didn't feel quite right about that. I felt like I was giving my power away. So I started looking further and asking, I just want to know, how do I do this myself? And I would ask the study group that. Yes, I believe this is true, but how do I do this without filtering the information through anyone else, through only my own state of consciousness, my own energy, my own vibration? So one day in class, a woman said, there's a dream class at the airport. Would you like to go? In the conference room. So I said, sure, I'd love to go. So we went, and it was so perfect for me. Honest to goodness, it felt like coming home. For me, it was perfect. For her, it was not even right at all. But that wasn't the point. That is the point, actually, of these teachings, that each person finds their own path. In fact, there are members of the clergy who, of every religion, who come to these teachings, study them, go within, learn within, in the dream state, and then they take that knowledge with them to their Sunday school classes, or to their whatever it's called in different religions, on their spiritual religious meetings. And it enhances what they believe. It doesn't change what you believe personally. It enhances what you yourself believe. So anyway, that started me then on my ultimate journey, and I became then a member of Eckankar. It's Eckankar. If anything I say sounds interesting, please feel free to go to www.eckankar.org. It's a religion that teaches that all religions are valid, and that the point is self-realization, self-awareness. First you gain self-awareness of who you are, what your purpose in life is, why were you born. Then you go to God realization of who is God, what is God, what is the purpose, how did we get here. So if anything I've said interests you, please feel free to look it up. All I can tell you, it has totally broadened my perspective. I no longer have perceptual filters. I am awake and I am aware of what is going on and why I'm here. So I would wish the same for you. And if it interests you, please feel free to investigate. Look that up. Go to a study group in your area. There are a lot of them around, a lot of Sunday services. So check it out. So it was nice talking to you, and I will see you again another day. Goodbye.